Chambo, here we are. September's upon us already. New hockey season. Are you ready to go once again?
I am. Well, I think I am anyway. It's always kind of hard to get back into that game when you've had a summer off. But you get to the end of the season and you need your break, so it's good to get some time away and then come back and start afresh.
And how was your summer away for the rink? I noticed you got married. Congratulations.
Yep. It was an amazing summer. So a bit different from my usual type. So I married my wife Natalie, and then we had a honeymoon in Mexico. So it was a well needed break because a busy start of the year there.
Brilliant. And see you through the summer yourself, Chambo, fitness-wise and that, are you one of the guys that you keep ticking over, or do you have a nice break?
I usually do. I usually like to try and get on the ice kind of maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, just to try and keep a bit of fitness going. There's only so much you can do when you're not on the ice. So, but when we've been a bit busier this summer with the wedding and everything, it was kind of hard to do that. So it's a bit hard to get involved with again. So.
And obviously you played with us last season. We've brought in a couple of additions this year, to try and bolster the squad. We came up a bit short last year, but, how excited are you to get going? And also, how the new guys looking so far?
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it again. I think we had a good group last year and we just missed out on the end of it. So I think we've retained, you could say, the core of that group there, and most of the guys have come back. So with that, with a few additions that are looking pretty good for us, it should be a good season for us if we work hard.
And you had first session this morning. How did it feel being back at night?
It was
breathing heavy.
I was breathing heavy, yep. So I think we've got just about a week till our first game now. So it's going to be a lot of hard work over the next week to get back in shape again and be ready for that.
And like you mentioned there, Chambo, next Saturday, first game of the season here at Murrayfield against the Kestrels. Great game to open the season. All the guys must be buzzing to get going, are they?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for us. So. I think we're playing a Kestrels team that's looking like they're on form at the minute. They've had a lot of ice time over the last couple of months to get them in shape. So it's down to us over the next week to pick up their game and be ready for that.
Brilliant, Chambo. Well, great catching up again, and we'll see you through the season, mate. We're joined on Caps TV by new signing Scott Geddes. Scott, you played here a few years back with the Racers.
Yep.
You're now here as a Capital. How excited are you?
I'm buzzing to be back. Since it was made official in sort of June time, it's been one of those things that I've just been looking forward to get going again. I enjoyed my time here previously with Murrayfield, and felt like I had sort of unfinished business in Edinburgh. So I'm just looking forward to get going with a lot of familiar faces. So
good. And you played in Dundee the last 2 seasons with the Comets. You had a successful time. You picked up a couple of trophies. What was it that made you want to make the switch back here to Edinburgh?
There was a couple of reasons. Personal reasons and hockey reasons as well. Personal reasons, I signed for Dundee when I was living up in Dundee for a couple of years, so travel-wise it made sense for me. But since then I've moved back into Fife, a lot closer to the Forth Bridge, so it was a kind of a no-brainer to come back to Edinburgh. And hockey reasons as well. I know a lot of the guys from my previous time here, so it was a kind of an easy process getting reintegrated with them. There's a good team out there. I'm looking forward to getting the season underway and hopefully picking up a few trophies at the end of the year.
And Scott, you played roller hockey through the summer with the Caps, and how much did you enjoy that? And is that good for the fitness in the off season?
Definitely. I mean, roller hockey is a sport that I've played for as long as I've played ice hockey, so over 20 years now. It's kind of a sport that's struggled in Scotland. We only having one facility up in Dundee, but when the opportunity came to try roller hockey in Edinburgh, I thought, well, it's going to be a no-brainer. Playing through the summer keeps the legs going. I'm not one of those boys that will just sit about for 3 months when the season finishes. I want to keep going and keep the legs going. So roller hockey in Edinburgh was a perfect excuse. It was a bit tough on the lungs because it's a bigger surface than I'm used to for roller hockey. But no, I really enjoyed it. Got a good crowd in as well. So yeah, it was really good fun.
So it's the first session back today for pre-season with the team. We're just at lunch now, but you've been on the ice this morning. How are the legs feeling after
that? Not too bad, to be fair. I have been on the last couple of weeks with a few recce teams in Kirkcaldy, so I have kind of got the legs going a wee bit. Lungs were struggling a wee bit. It was a bit frosty out there, so we're kind of catching the lungs a wee bit. Ice was a wee bit bumpy, but again, it's only just been relayed, although it did seem to be bumpy in the areas where I was shooting, funnily enough. So we're struggling a wee bit, but once we get a few sessions in behind us, we'll be good to go for next weekend.
Just leading into that next weekend, we've not got time to waste. We're here against the Kestrels next Saturday night, our first league game of the season. How much are you looking forward to playing in front of the Caps fans?
Caps fans are they're brilliant. again, going back to my previous time in Edinburgh, they were always right behind the team. There's a lot of familiar faces that I noticed last season. We playing with Dundee. I seen it in the crowd. So they're so passionate about hockey. They're so passionate about the team, and it really will help the team, push on. Hopefully, we're going to get a couple of trophies for them as well at the end of the season. And looking forward to seeing them all again.
Perfect. Well, Scotty, thanks for talking to us today, and we'll catch up with you during the season.
Cheers. Thank you.